So Chris, how many years have you attended?
I've been about over 20 years.
Over 20 years?
Yeah,
Wow.
starting in graduate school.
Jiang, how many years have you attended?
15 years since I started my work with Bear Labs. And since then I have been coming here 15 years in a row.
Actually, same as me. We must have started around the same time. It's also 15 years.
And I'm a little over 15 years as well, so a long time.
The industry's growing quickly. The bandwidth needs keep increasing, and every year there's changes in the technology. You can meet with all your suppliers and customers. You can't have a better place than here to do that.
So if you just look at the last 5 years, for example, or in general, every 5 years we seem to jump to a new data rate. So from 10G to 40G to 100G. So what's happening is that if you don't attend 1 year of OFC, you're actually missing out. You're missing the latest trends, the latest developments, the latest technologies. So you really, because if you look at it, a coherent ASIC takes about 2 years at least from the time you start the design to the time you actually have the final design in your hands, the final chip in your hands. So if you think about on the scale of 5 years, you have multiple generations for each bit rate, you have multiple generations of technologies. If you don't show up for OFC, you really miss out.
Yeah, I can even quantify that. Over the last 10 years, optical fiber communication has been increasing the capacity by 2 dB per year. So every 10 years, that means 20 dB, 100 times. So if you miss 1 year, you miss 2 dB. And also 2016 is also an important conference because we all expect 2020, meaning 5 years from now, to have a lot of bandwidth-hungry applications, such as 5G wireless. So now it's really time for us to come back again and get re-energized and do more to support the future bandwidth expansion.
Yeah, I think beyond that, the conference keeps changing. I mean, every year it's almost a different conference to look at data center and how that's come in. I mean, you know, if you were here a few years ago, you wouldn't have even seen much data center stuff at the conference, and now it's a big growing area for us, and it's becoming more and more like the network, so those kind of areas keep changing, and if you miss a year, you might miss a big change in the industry.
Can you say one word? Like,
you can do that.
Welcome to OFC.
That's good. That's actually good.
That's too cheesy.